Our next person coming to the stage is Vanessa German. She has been named as Pittsburgh's Emerging Artist of the Year. Ms. German runs the Love Front Porch Project, working with kids in the public and doing art to promote peace.
Hello. I'm going to read you a poem. I wanted to say first, Anthony sang a song about if you've gone to jail for justice. I got custody of a couple of kids in my neighborhood because when we were at Children's Hospital, me and my partner were the only people who could answer no to the question, have you ever been in handcuffs? And when they asked us that, I thought there are a million things that I would love to be in handcuffs for, but I haven't been. So I'm gonna read you a poem about my neighborhood and some of the kids in my neighborhood. The kids in my neighborhood want to know why I live in my neighborhood. They see me on the street after school and they do a double take. They say, Miss Vanessa, we thought that you would live someplace where people sound the way you sound when you speak. Someplace, clean streets, safe nights, people not always yelling and screaming, trying to knife each other, shooting at each other, leaving dead bodies in Baker's parking lot. They look at me and they say, Miss Vanessa, we imagined that you lived in a neighborhood where the sidewalks ran in neat, straight rows and didn't crumble over like crust off of stale bread into the sidewalk off the street, making it too dangerous to even walk on without twisting your ankle or breaking your neck. They say, Miss Vanessa, we were quite certain that you lived in a neighborhood that was as clean and precise as the diction you insist our haiku must clip with in poetry class. So they say, Miss Vanessa, what has happened to you to make you have to live in this neighborhood too? And I say, hey, I live in this neighborhood because you live in this neighborhood. And you are good, you are strong, and you are nice. You like to sing and dance and write poems, and I like to sing and dance and write poems too. So why would I not want to live in this neighborhood? They say because it's a bad neighborhood, Miss Vanessa. Bad people live here. They do bad things. There are guns and drugs and prostitution, even on Sundays. People drive too fast. The streets are filled with trash. Nothing is pretty around here. I say, what about us? We are pretty. You and me, we live in this neighborhood and we are not bad. Bad is not determined by where you live, but by what you do. Bad is the story that you choose to tell people that you think about yourself in your actions, with your hands and with your feet and with your behavior. And it is not a surprise to me that there are some people in this neighborhood who believe that they are filth, who believe that they are trash, who believe that they are fit to be demolished and condemned by the city. It is not a surprise to me that some people think that their life is to this world as a pothole is to the street, something fit only to be filled in and swerved around and gone over. But I do not believe that you are what you see, and that I am simply what I see unless I am looking at you. Eye to eye. Our irises and a light and a fire so luminous and magnificent we could outshine every infinite galaxy of quasars within this cosmos. That's how brilliant and beautiful both you and I are, so blindingly amazing that we outshine the sun when we put our minds to it. We rise above this cracked and crumbling concrete, and we don't take all the lopsided buildings and the destruction around us as a sole reflection of who we are and what we are capable of doing. We look a new story for yourself. Go on, I say, you do understand that we believe in you, right? You do understand that we have faith in the genius that you are, right? And if you don't, then I'm going to have to tell you every day and every night that I believe in you. And I believe in the power of your life. So go on and make some magnificent masterpiece of yourself. Go on and create biodegradable tennis shoes and a new footbridge over an old trolley station. Go on and make something magnificent of your fingers so that when the time comes, all of us can look back and say, hey, I knew her when we lived on the same street in the same neighborhood.